Hello viewers, thank you for joining us. This is Friday Sugar Paper Conversations, and we are apologies today. We started early because of the 7 p.m. curfew, and this will be the norm moving forward till when the curfew is lifted. And in studio this evening, we are hosting very important guests. As you can see today, we are adorning the Border Hub jerseys because there's something in for us as Busia County. So before we go far, let us know our guests. And as usual, I'm your host, Miss Mo. Welcome to the studio, Pauline and Fred.
Thank you, Miss Mo.
Thank you, Miss Mo.
Yeah. So we shall start with the introduction. Let us know who our guests are, and then from there we pick it up, right?
Okay.
We start with Pauline.
Sure. Hi, my name is Pauline Saris. I am a volunteer, social entrepreneur, and an SDG champion. Basically, what I do is I come up with programs that I'm very passionate about community work, and all my works, everything I do revolves around community work and making sustainable change for the people around me.
Amazing. Thank you, Pauline. Welcome to Sugar Paper.
Thank you.
Fred?
Hi guys, my name is Reuben. Currently I volunteer at the Border Hub. I do digital skills development, and partly from that I'm a software developer. I'm also a digital marketer. So what that means basically is that I develop applications for clients. I do marketing for them. That is digital marketing and stuff. So that is basically what I do when I'm not at the Border Hub, dealing with the issues about the youth. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Pauline. So viewers, as you can see today, we have jacks of many trades and all hail from the Border Hub, meaning this hub has something for us, like they're doing something we need to know about. So what is the Border Hub? Who's going to take us through that, like the Border Hub?
Let me take you through that. Okay. The Border Hub is an organization for the youth. So what we do at the Border Hub is that we develop capacity, skills, and entrepreneurial skills for the young guys. So what happens is that when you come at the Border Hub, there are so many programs that will take you through. The first program is what we call the youth community youth champion. Mm-hmm. So in that program, what we do is that we take you young guys that are passionate about doing business, those that are passionate with entrepreneurial skills. We take you through a business training process, business development programs. And afterwards, we enroll you through, we help you get access to funding and such. And one of our success stories previously was like, in the last fellowship program, we had like 12 guys in that program. Out of the 12 guys, 3 got funding, and that is something that we are proud about at the Border Hub. So that is what we do in terms of entrepreneurship, building skills for the youth. Another program is what we call Job Corner. So these guys that are coming at the hub to so that we can train them about the digital skills, we give them a platform where they can work. And we have a platform. So basically what we do is that we outsource jobs, and we give these young guys opportunity to earn from the skills that they have gotten from the Border Hub. So another program we have is the Next Step program, which I'm sure Pauline will be talking about. I don't want to go into details about it for now. So basically that is what Border Hub does.
Amazing. Yeah. So you have the CYC fellows, you have the Job Corner, then you have the Next Step program. Yeah, and I'm sure many others are in the pipeline. So in the Job Corner, do you guys have like, are you giving the space for them to come and use, or you have jobs you're giving them, or you're giving them Wi-Fi to access the internet? Kindly expound.
So what happens is that we have companies out there which are partnering with us, and these companies are looking for guys from different regions who can work remotely from different places. So when they come at the hub, we provide them with the resources, skills, and the tools they need to be able to do those kinds of work. Yeah. So we give priority to our trainees, graduates from the Border Hub. Yeah. So we give them the first priority. And currently I forgot to say that we have 8 guys filling those opportunities, and they are working. So that's that.
That's that. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you.
That should be well understood, right? So you mentioned the Next Step program. think that forms the base of our discussion this evening. So Pauline, kindly take us through the Next Step program.
So the Next Step program is a program that basically revolves around you're done with high school.
Mm-hmm.
You're done with high school.
Yeah.
What next?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that is the kind of the theme, because ask yourself, I'm done with high school.
Mm-hmm.
What next for me? Is that the end for me? What do I do next? And if my next is something I'm thinking about revolving around academic, kuendeleza masomo.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? How do I choose a career? How do I identify a career that aligns with my values, aligns with my passion as a person? Unajua pia kuna watu wanaenda campus, amemaliza form 4, maybe alipita, but they go to campus and they do courses that they are not passionate about.
True.
And so what we are basically doing is bringing people who have finished high school together and then helping them transition from high school to campus and identifying their passion, helping them identify their passion, helping them identify their career paths. You understand? I want to be a lawyer. The Border Hub is there to help you, work with you. They will place you in a law firm. See how things go in a law firm for 2 weeks. Is this what I want to do? Yes. Maybe I'll get there and change my mind and be like, no, I thought I want to be a lawyer, but no, turns out I don't. And that helps you actualize being who you are.
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand.
So for the Next Step program, actually tomorrow we are launching the Next Step program at the Border Hub from 9:30 a.m. Kindly be there. I'm so looking forward to seeing almost all of you there. Yeah. Whoever can come, please do come.
Bring a friend. Eh?
Yes, bring a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Let us just help people, you know. Let us help people. Wewe ulimaliza form 4. You had it good. Help someone also have it good. You understand?
Yeah.
So basically what will happen is that these people will come. The form 4 leavers will come. Some of them will be identified, and then they'll be taken for another program for the next 1, 2, or 1.5 months, where they'll be trained on responsible citizenry. You'll be trained on accountability. You'll be trained on SDGs. You will be trained on, just basically, what do you do after Form 4? And this is not just for the Form 4 leavers. This is also for the parents. If you're a parent, you're an employee, you've employed someone's daughter, amemaliza Form 4. What next for her? You understand?
Yes.
You know, sometimes I pose this question to people. You have a house help at home, and I will ask you something like, how do you ensure that your house help's life is better? And the answer to this, for most people, it's like, oh, I treat my house help well, I make sure she eats the same food we do, she eats on the table, so my house help is in heaven. No, you know, you're not getting a reward for that.
Yeah,
you understand?
Right. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be rewarded for that, because that is basic human decency.
Yes.
That is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So nobody's going to reward, okay, congratulations, that is nice, you're a human being. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. Okay? That is what is expected of us, because you are supposed to treat humans as with the same decency you would expect to be accorded.
Yeah.
But then, go beyond human decency. Ask this girl, ask this person, ulimaliza form 4, what would you like to do? Unamlipa 9K, unamlipa 10K. What next? Can I help you further your studies? Because it's not the end of the one. Whether alipita ama alipata D, there are skills to be learned out there. Unamlipa 10K, mwambie, okay, now this is what, if you want to further your studies or if you want to go ahead in life, this is what we can strike a deal here. I can give, because this person is making 9K, 100% profit.
Yeah.
An abula, an accommodation, so this salary is 100% profit.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
So, wachanue maze, just tell them, okay, you can do this, neza nikakupeaga half of the salary, the other half we can put, nikulipie.
For education.
Yeah, for education. Labda uende ufanye 2 courses, learn skill, go learn baking. Most of these skills are out there. These things are out there, and you'll be surprised. 15,000, you get a decent baking course. Yeah? You understand?
Yeah.
Learn making home decoration. Unaelewa? Just make their life better, because msichana akitoka kwako, they will say, nilitoka step A to step B because of my employer, and
Yeah.
you've made someone's life
You made an
better.
impact.
So that is what the next step
Program is all about.
What next after umemaliza form 4? And in Western,
Mhm.
hata nikwambie Western tuko na shida.
Mhm.
Busia mtu akimaliza form 4, yeye maisha amemaliza maisha.
Si Busia kila mahala, si Busia kila msee, my friend. Kuna wasee wananid hiyo next step. Na kuna wasee tayari wanajua hiyo next step ina work. Sindio?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Sasa it is up to people like you, Miss Mo, who knows that the next step is needed to tell. Mimi, I'm from the village. Today, nimetoka village. And I'm lucky enough to have come from both my mother and my father's village. I visited both. And my question is the same. So and so alikuwa form 4 a few months ago alimaliza. Ako wapi? Huyo alishapanda gari ameenda kuwa maid ako Nairobi. You understand? So watu ukimaliza form 4 huku hivi, you're not looking for the next step, you're looking for the next life.
The next life,
Umeingia the next life, umeshakuwa employed. What about your education?
So to cut you short, Pauline, you said something about identifying part of the team that will be joining you tomorrow for the next step program that has been launched tomorrow, right? So what are we expecting tomorrow? Those who just finished Form 4, those house helps who stopped schooling from Form 4, we are expecting the parents too, maybe employers, employees, I don't know, like put us up to speed.
Okay, so tomorrow we are expecting a number of stakeholders. Tomorrow we are expecting Form 4 leavers, whether you finished Form 4 last year, whether you finished Form 4 this year, if you have the time to attend this, just come. You're still struggling with identifying your career path. You're still struggling with identifying your what next. Come. We will help you identify it. Just come. As a Form 4 leaver. As a parent, come to support your child. Be there in the journey as your child is transitioning. Be there to see your child through, identify his passions in life, his career path. You understand? We will have also TVETs in support, because these are the places that these guys are going to learn at. You understand? So if we have that, then okay, so as we have this program, it is important to realize that tomorrow what will be happening is we are bringing in different stakeholders. The county government will be there. I think the Department of Education will have different events, universities, all these entities that work with education, just coming in to give their input on what next, helping these children identify what next for them. Okay? So briefly, what next program is about the Form 4 leavers, but not only for the Form 4 leavers, it is also for the parent, and it is also for the people who are working to help these people. You are a lawyer, help someone who wants to be a lawyer, mentor them. You understand? Okay. Something like that.
Thank you, Pauline. That was so insightful. Fred, you are a digital skills facilitator. What will be your role tomorrow at the Hub?
My role tomorrow will be basically introducing this program to these young guys, because most of them do not know that currently the world that we're living in has changed. A few years from today, things will be totally different. Things are going online, and the COVID also has presented new opportunities that these young guys could take as a career in the next 2 years. So we are talking about things like digital marketing. This is going to be a very big thing in the future. We are talking about application developments. These are the things that these guys don't need to go to the university and learn. They can start learning now. And by the time they are in university, so it will be just about sharpening those skills. So these guys, this platform that we've created actually is geared towards putting them ahead in life. Things that us guys we lacked, things that we didn't know we could do with our lives, so that we could reap from these opportunities are there. So there are those so many things that they will come in to learn tomorrow, and we hope it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay. A very noble idea. And I was thinking while you're talking. We have even those kids who are in standard 8 joining Form 1 who need those digital skills. and at times maybe we do not know how to advise them. Can they also come? Because if they want to start learning digital skills as early as now, which is better, because we are evolving with the what, with the current. So can they come? Ama hao wache tu nje?
This program is open for everybody, so there's no restrictions that it's only Form 4s that come, though it has been designed for the Form 4s. So if you would like to attend the program, the event tomorrow, please just come. You might pick one thing or two. So you are all invited. You are a graduate. You've just graduated from. You've just done your KCSE. You are in university. You're a parent. Come at the hub. There's program. It is a program for everybody. So from tomorrow, maybe you will know where you fit the best.
Okay.
And we might guide you on what to do next.
Okay. Pauline, thank you, Fred. Fred has said anybody can come. Matiangi is there, wondering if you'll have space for everybody because of the COVID restrictions in our county. Are you having stringent plans in place to ensure that tomorrow we shall be safe in your space?
Absolutely. What we do have is we have space to cater for 100 people. We have space for that comfortably, because once again, this is not something that is going to happen in an enclosed area. We've we are intentionally doing it outside in an open space. So you can be assured that you will be safe. You can be assured that there will be sanitizers. You can be assured that you'll be expected to wash your hands. You will be expected to come with your mask. You will be expected to adhere to the social distancing rules.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are safe.
Yes.
So we are coming.
Of course.
Parents, teachers, pupils, students who think that the next step program is something worth trying out. Tomorrow, the border hub is the place. So tumonge about the border hub sana. Hiyo border hub iko wapi?
The border hub. Ukifika Breeze Hotel, right? Umefika Breeze Hotel, the second black gate, ukitokea side ya petrol station. There's a car route opposite, kenye kanaingia. Just take that route and then take 2 right turns. And then once mnanyorosha hiyo barabara, you get to a grey gate. Inakaa nika watoto walichukua paint.
Weka mkono.
Kisha ndani ya paint and then wakabandika kwa gate. It's a grey gate with a lot of handprints. Yeah, there. Just unaweza knock.
There'll be lots of activity, lots of movement, lots of hype inside there. Like it will be the place to be tomorrow.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So tomorrow, border hub, you now know the directions, and then you will give us a number to call tomorrow when we are getting lost, right? Okay. So let's go to the society. One of you mentioned that some people did not get the chance to get advised on what to do after Form 4. I think I was one of those people. I ended up rushing through careers until I did some course that I don't regret doing. But if I was well advised, I would have been better off maybe right now. So is the society doing enough to ensure that that happens, or there's a lot of negligence and ignorance happening around? Like as long as mtu amemaliza Form 4 ajipange vile anajipanga. Do you think the society is playing its role in helping the pupils and students get to their right career choices?
Well, you see, Ms. Moore, with these things, I think with matters of sensitization and society doing enough, it's always depending on which side of the coin you're looking, or you're standing, on which side you're standing. You will say that you were not advised. Someone will say that my parents were good enough to take me through some program that helped me transition from high school to my career path or campus. And so for us, it's not, we can't say that the society is doing enough or is not doing enough. What we can say, however, is we are doing our part in that whole scenario to play ours in the smallest, however small, we will play our part. We will be there to guide regardless. And it's for us, Sasa, to identify pale penye hakuna watu wameadvisiwa, it is for us to go and identify those places, bring them to the border hub and advise them.
Okay.
Yes. So, mambo ya society doing enough, I don't know. I can't answer.
I think border hub is a society too, and it's doing now, it's playing its
yes,
part.
that is us playing our part.
Yes, and then I can see the county government is also trying, and TVET, and the Young Achievers, and the other partners, and Sugar Paper. Yes, so I can see we are now coming up, like we are identifying the gaps and filling in the gaps, right? Yes. So future plans for the next step program, like you say they will come and then they'll be identified, then they'll be taken through some 1 or 1.5 months program, some follow-up. Like tell us about that plan.
That plan, basically this being we are introducing this program just now.
Yeah.
So it's a pilot project. So what is going to happen is you come, then you tell us, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a journalist, I want to do videography, I want to do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then in our own, and this is to everyone, in your own space, if you have these people, and we have these people, bridge with us. Let us identify these areas. If she wants to be a journalist, you have a journalist or you have a media house in your contacts. Bridge. Be the person who builds the bridge for this person. Place them there. Let them get an idea of how a media house works. You know, it excites. Even when they go to campus, they already have an idea. They already know what to expect. Even in the after they're done with campus, they know a media house, I'm expected to do this, I'm not expected to do this. These are the work ethics of being a journalist.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So it's, that's how.
That kind of thing. Perfect. So the border hub, skills, innovation, entrepreneurship. Fred, what is that one gap that the border hub is trying to fill?
I think the main gap is basically unemployment.
Unemployment.
There's a problem with unemployment in Africa. Job opportunities are there, but people do not have the capacity to handle these jobs. We also have job creation. So we are trying to train these guys so that instead of finishing school and going to look for work, they can actually start their businesses at a very young age and provide employment opportunities. So the world has changed and the future is brighter. There are so many opportunities. The internet has created so many opportunities that it is I can say it is limitless. They say that the next goal is in the internet. So the opportunities that we have are so many. It is just you as an individual in your capacity to get the right skills, to know where to source for the right information, and then I think from there on everything else will work for itself.
I agree. You want to add something, Pauline?
On innovation and skills, basically. You know, the border hub, I joined the border hub as a social entrepreneur.
Yes.
I do make home decor, interior decor. So it's an incubation center. Come with whatever you can do. You have a skill or you're learning a skill. Come. We have space. We have the people who will direct you. And if we cannot, at least we will give you space to learn. We'll give you that ample space and the peace you need to grow. You understand? So the border hub is an incubation. It incubates talent. It incubates skills. You're an entrepreneur and maybe you're stuck somewhere. You're asking, okay, how do I go about this? We will link you with the people. We have people who will link you with the people who will help you if we cannot help you ourselves.
And by the way, viewers, on Wednesday we had Sentry Nabwire here, who is a volunteer at the hub, and also Pauline is a volunteer at the hub. As you can see, she is so knowledgeable. We are not sure if she came with the knowledge. She tapped the knowledge from the hub, but you can see it's just a place to be. And then you see our talents like Fred here. The border hub has identified talent and is using that talent to empower others, right? So it's the place to be. And we are growing as the border hub. Okay, so in 2 years' time, where do you see us?
As the border hub?
As the border hub and as individuals, maybe, because we are all growing. we are not going to stay at the border hub forever. We have visions and missions and everything and dreams. So do you think, where do you think you'll be in 2 years' time? I don't know if you can speak as border hub or as an individual, but I'd like to get a response.
As an individual, I think I'm passionate about sharing the skills that I've learned so far.
Yes.
So in 2 years' time, I still see myself working with these young guys, developing these skills and talents so that they can fend for themselves.
Yeah.
And number two, border hub is also growing. So actually, we are growing very fast. So in 2 years' time, I see like a movement in Busia County that will propel the youth to the next levels in this society. And also in the next 2 years, I see so many entrepreneurs within this county, young entrepreneurs that is, because these guys have time and they don't know what to do with that time. So when they come at the border hub, those are the resources that we're looking at building, so that in the next like 2 years, we have something that we can show to the world. So the future is bright for me.
Thank you, Fred.
As an individual, I'm an SDG champion, and SDG is mostly on the sustainable part. So for me, it is from that point forward. How do we make the projects that we do sustainable? In everything that I do nowadays, I always ask myself, how is this sustainable? You understand? And so for me, it is only upwards. Okay? If it can last 15 years from now, I'll do it. If it can still be talked about 50 years from now, I'll do it. You understand? So for me, I'm only looking towards growth, up. As a person. And as the border hub, I can assure you, this place has great. It's amazing. It's an amazing place to be, and it can only get better from this point forward, because we have come from afar and we are going far. I mean, we're not where we were 3 months ago. We are not where we were even last week. Okay, we are getting better. We are doing things better. And in fact, when he said movement, the movement way is the place to go. You can do things, your sugar paper. We can do things, we are border hub. Let us bridge these partnerships. Let us build these partnerships so that we can grow. Because what's the point of you doing something and I'm doing the same thing and then we're doing it individually? You understand? Let us do it together. Let us grow together, because that is the only sure way that we are going to grow so far.
You've mentioned together. I've seen so many young girls, so many young women coming as individual organizations. And I'm not seeing that togetherness. I think we tried with the girls' convention on the last weekend. So do you think, what do you think is lacking in our togetherness? The action, the implementation, like where is the gap? Like you want to work together, you want to make things happen. You want the movement to be solid. Like what is lacking?
For me, Miss Moore, I'll tell you this. The will in Busia for people to make lives better, for people to do real community work, I can categorically tell you it is there. I have seen it, I've experienced it, I have felt it. You understand? I believe that with some proper guidance, with just, me, you agreeing, let's do this together as people, and then there is no me in a group. You understand? If we can embrace that, there is never a me in a group, then I believe we can just move forward.
Yes. I'm always a proponent of a boy child. I'm glad I have one in studio. The boy child is, I'm glad you are doing what you do. I know you love doing what you do. And what are you doing to bring boys, men together in the movement towards making Busia County a success?
What we are doing so far is that apart from just giving those skills, we are trying to reach out to them, offering advice, because we meet them and we talk to them many times. So the best we can do so far is talk to them, because the girl child has been empowered, and it is through these organizations that we see the girl child is coming up strongly. So we also don't want to forget the boy child. So we are talking to them, we are organizing these events also, and encouraging them to come and attend these events. And I think again, should I say the future is bright?
The future is bright.
So,
Yes.
so as much as a lot of attention has been given to the girl child, I know we are now at the place now whereby we need to start giving attention to also the boy child.
The boy child.
Because a lot of things are happening, and you see the boy child has been left.
Yes.
Has been left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's high time that we also start thinking along that line.
I agree. Probable. Pauline,
Yes.
you have our page open. You want to read the shout-outs from our viewers?
Actually, I'm experiencing some
Network.
issues.
Okay.
So
Meanwhile,
it's going in and out.
When you come, you can read them to us.
Okay.
So I agree what Fred is saying. For us to operate in safe spaces, both the boy child and the girl child has to be empowered. So it's time we work together as a team. And one day we were discussing with Pauline, you were saying we need a safe space. Because the girls have their G space, maybe the boys want their B space, but us we want a safe space for us to coexist in harmony. Yeah. Given $1 million today, what will you do? What will be your greatest priority? I will need a response from each, from individuals.
That is a tough question.
Yeah.
So
You are a social entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You're also an entrepreneur, right? So given $1 million, what would you do with it? Your greatest priority. Yes.
You should have asked. Okay, still, as Pauline says, it is a difficult question because $1 million can get you confused if you're not organized. Huh? That is the first thing.
Yeah.
But in my line of operation and with the kind of passion that I have, I see myself investing this money in things that will empower the society. Like now skills development and such. Because these guys need to like Pauline said, that if we work together, then we can create, we can go very far.
Yeah.
So like the skills that I have right now, if I use the resources that I have, the money that I have, and then bring these guys together and tell them this is not the direction that you're going to follow, you understand that you never know. We might create another Safaricom in Busia or another Google here in Busia.
Yes.
So if I had that money, I don't think it will be enough, but that is what I might invest in.
Okay. Thank you, Fred. Pauline?
The reason I said that question is a hard question is because, Miss Moore, let me tell you something. I have seen people who have made tremendous change on way less.
Agreed.
For me, I wouldn't know how to answer the 10 million question, but I will tell you this. If I had the resources, what would I invest in?
Okay.
I would invest in sustainable change, sustainable communities. I recently got a chance to attend a fellowship, an SDG fellowship. And one thing I learned is that what we lack in Africa is sustainability.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Since time immemorial, Budalangi kumekuwa na floods. And it's not that people are not doing something about it. People are very busy doing something about it. And I think it's time we sat down and asked ourselves, is what we are doing sustainable? Because this year there'll be floods in Budalangi. Next year there'll be floods in Budalangi. 20 years down the line, if we don't change the way we are doing things, there will be floods in Budalangi. And then there is this other thing yenye imekuja ya kupeana parts. It's a flood.
Yeah. Padagal.
Yes, Padagal. Mental girl. You understand?
Yes.
Sustainability in projects.
Yeah.
You're padding a girl once a year. Umezunguka hii shule leo umeenda umesema umefanya mentorship. Yeah?
Yes.
Umefanya mentorship. Umeenda leo. The next time utarudi hiyo shule ni 1 year.
1 year later.
And then you're busy on social media telling people I'm a mentor to 100 girls in some school in Busia.
That you went to once.
Once.
Yes.
Ni sawa umefanya project, but is it sustainable?
Good question.
Is the change you're making sustainable?
Good question.
1 year, wewe umepotea 1 year, ukirudi kama wasichana ni wakupata mimba, alipata mimba,
10.
akaza, na kuna mtoto wa 3 months.
3 months, yes.
Ndio urudi. And you're a mentor.
Yeah.
Are you making sustainable change?
No.
You're not.
You're not.
So for me, if I were given the resources, I don't even need money Let me find people, the social resource.
Yeah.
Let me find people who we can work together. My main point of investment would be sustainable change.
Sustainable change. Talk of sustainable change. You've spoken about padding a girl, and then the issues of teenage mothers came in. So if we were still thinking about the sustainability, how would you talk about the early teenage pregnancies? What would be a sustainable project for a teenage pregnancy issue?
Teenage pregnancy issue.
Yes.
It's more ishafanyika. Maji imeshamwagika. So huwezi ukayazoa. What you can do is help this girl move forward. You understand?
Yes.
Sustainable projects would be something like help this girl. First of all, most important thing, kama alikuwa shule, find a way to get this girl
back to school.
That is one.
Yes.
And then akirudi shule, obviously akona mtoto she has to cater for. You understand? There are so many things that can be done. Like I said, recently I was in Homa Bay, and what I learned there, the things we take for granted, the things we say are undoable, they gave us very simple tidbits on how to do it. Did you know unaweza fuga kuku on zero budget? No, you did not.
Yeah.
I learned that. On zero budget, and you can feed your chicken. Very nutritious.
Let's get your friend. we need to get that yes.
Unaelewa? Nutritious. Like unazipea protein, na wewe mwenyewe bado unaweza fanya a cycle ikuje mpaka unapata food kutoka hapo. You get the protein from the chicken kutoka kwa mayai, and you still make your kitchen garden hapo hivyo. And it is on a zero budget. Or a very minimal amount required.
We need to talk about that maybe in future, right? After this next step program, we need to talk about sustainable projects. Yes.
Everything you do, just ask yourself one simple question. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 50 years from now, will someone be looking at this and it still stands? It still holds the same values that I had for it.
Yeah.
You understand?
You're
padding a girl 1 year down the line, 3 months, ashasahau ulimpea pad 2 months ago. So is that sustainable?
No, ulimpatia pad 2 pengine anaonyesha kila mwezi.
Si pengine.
Yeah, you're right.
Si pengine.
Yeah, bits logic, yeah.
Girls menstruate
monthly.
Every month. It's a monthly menstruation unless you have irregular periods.
Yes.
And of course you've reached menopause. It is regular.
We have those reusable pads that I always have issues with. They seem sustainable because you'll give them, they'll be washing and like, do you agree with those reusable whatever's pads? Or story for another day? Because that seems sustainable per se, but the hygienic bit of it, I don't know.
I'll say it's a story for another day, but I'll give you a brief. You see, it's sustainable. Sawa.
Yes.
But wewe umeenda umempatia msichana tuseme wa Samia kuna maji. Umempatia, unamwambia this one you can wash, una expect aoshe wapi na kuna maji.
Yeah. Story for another day. I don't like mentioning girls without mentioning boys. Sorry for red. When we say teenage mothers, it means we have maybe a teenage boy behind it or an adult man behind it. Do you think the teenage boys have been, the teenage fathers have been neglected?
Teenage fathers?
Yes.
Being neglected?
Yes. And do they even exist? Like, can they be found?
That is the first question. Do they even exist? Because a girl is pregnant.
Yes.
She's young.
Yes.
She's a mother at 16, 17. Where is the father? That is the first question. Who is the father? Is this guy a man or is
a boy?
He another child? You understand?
Yes.
So that is a very difficult question. And I feel like the world is so unfair to the women out there because when a young girl gets pregnant, she's the one to blame. Nobody asks about this other guy because that other guy is nowhere to be found in the first place.
Yes.
So I think also it's a high time. Also, what was the question?
The question was, do you think I'm more of interested in the teenage father? Do you think the teenage father has been neglected?
I think we've ignored the teenage fatherhood because as this young lady is taking care of the child, the father is in school. You know, the father is out there still enjoying the life. So the pressures that this young girl is going through is not the same thing this other guy is going through.
True.
Because also the society does not allow you to take a young girl and put that young girl in the house and say that this is my wife now I'm going to provide for her. What are you providing?
Yeah.
When you don't have any
You
sort
need
income.
providence yourself.
You understand?
Yes.
So I think it is very unfair, and unfortunately, these are one of the things that we just have to deal with as a society. So the best solution is that parents should come up and see how we can help these young girls, so that this issue of teenage pregnancies and such. So in the program that Pauline mentioned, in the next step program, this is one of the things that we're trying to deal with. Early teen pregnancy. Yeah. So in that program, you'll get.
It will be catered for.
Yeah, it will be catered for. Sure.
And I'm also thinking, as a sustainable way of tackling that problem, we need to empower the boy child, because if they abstain from premarital sex, they will not be teenage fathers, right? And then maybe if those girls also abstain from premarital sex or unprotected sex, they will not be teenage mothers, right? So back to next step program. What is this unique aspect of it that will make you will want to make a child or a parent want to come tomorrow to the border hub? The aspect of the next step program. What makes it a unique program?
It is sustainable.
Sustainable.
Yes.
You want to expound to our...
It is sustainable because we are not just telling your child, oh, identify your passions. We are taking a step further, and you've said you're passionate about being a doctor. You want to be a doctor.
Yes.
Let me take you to a hospital. Let me show you how things are done in a hospital. And then after that, again, I can ask you, do you still want to be a doctor? Yes. Okay, fine. That is your career path.
Nice.
Can I just add something on that?
Kindly.
When I was in campus, first year, a young girl joined the same campus that same year. Then on that first night, during that celebration, I know you know about it. This girl, a very young girl, fresh from the village, she comes and she gets infected with HIV/AIDS. So that is how she was invited into that institution. So you come and realize that is happening because they lack information. These young girls are not self-aware. They are not capable of making that informed life choices because nobody is talking about these things. And our current education system does not provide a framework through which we can deal with such issues. So you find you go to primary, after primary it is secondary, after secondary it is university, after university it is up to you to find what to do with your life. But you find a young girl, she could be good in singing, she could be good in expressing themselves. This is a person that could be a lawyer, but now that is a girl that is going out to become a maid. You understand? This good footballer is ending up in some offices somewhere doing some clerical work, which they are not passionate about. You understand?
Yes.
So basically, that is those are the key issues that we're dealing with at the border hub. And I think it is sensible enough for somebody out there to see some sense in this and maybe see it as something that can add value to them.
I agree. Totally. You wanted to say something?
No. He has elaborated
very
it
well.
so well.
Yes. Tukipunga mate, tutachukua shoutouts. Collins, our top fan, amesema ako tuned in. Can you access your phone? I want you to help me read the shoutouts.
I don't think I can see it. Okay.
Yes, I want you to read the shoutouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have Wanjala Collins is tuned in. Marcel Maundujo. Unasema mo itabidi udance reggae. I think you're referring to the time.
Anasema wewe uko na malocks kwa kitu unafaa dance reggae. Mimi na dance reggae kwa nini?
When you're more. Last Makoha is tuned in. Thank you so much. Aderi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but Paul Abaze. Aderi Michael, great insights and great deeds by the Border Hub to the community. Thanks, man. I think That's Andre Blackimani, locked from Kasarani, Karibu Ban, Karibu.
Hunters Massive, that's my hoodie. So, my former hoodie, that is.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Border Hub is doing a lot of good things for the society. It's giving back to the society, right? Who funds the Border Hub?
But Border Hub works with a lot of partners.
Yes.
I am not going to answer who funds the Border Hub because, again, I think that would be an infringement of an NDA, right? Because I'm not at liberty to talk about that as a volunteer. Okay. But we work with different partners. We thrive on partnerships. So, kama uko hapo na pia unaona ni kama the work we are doing is great and you have the moolah, or you have the resources, we are open to partnerships.
They are always open. Yeah. Like the CYC fellas, I remember there was, they have nice plans for people. Like without hard cash, you can still partner, like you've just said. Yeah. You bring what you bring, like we came as Sugar Pepper, we hosted, we partnered, and we're out here disseminating the news. Yes. Yeah, so that's part of it.
Yes, that is
like they welcome.
They welcome partnerships. Whatever you have, it doesn't have to be money. You can just be, maybe you are good, like he is. He does digital training, digital literacy training. So he comes, they partner, he becomes a volunteer, and he helps pass this information on to other people.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I remember, I know I asked that question the other time, because I think the Border Hub also hosted the Class 8 pupils. Yeah, sure. It was called what program?
Teens in AI.
Yes, Teens in AI. Then there was a program that followed later, digital literacy program. Yes. Like if you want a child to exist in a safe space, the Border Hub is the place to be. Like they will give you teachers. You call them teachers. Trainers. Who will make the learners, who are your children, gain skills that will help them. Like for the parents who gave their kids to Border Hub during this time when they were done with KCPE, I'm sure benefited a lot. Yeah. Like they are a step ahead.
Yeah, and it's not, if we say digital literacy program, it doesn't stop there. That's why I'm telling you, we are looking at sustainability and just going a step further. Yeah. Digital literacy program comes with essential life skills.
Yes.
You are trained, as much as you're learning the computer and softwares and whatnot of digital literacy, yes, you're also learning essential life skills, negotiation skills, communication skills, yes, financial literacy, all that. You understand?
I understand.
So it is a package that is nicely packaged and then wrapped with a
yes.
And then talking about funding,
yeah,
somebody asked me, do you, like an organization, fund these businesses? So I think this is the right time to tackle that question, because as an organization, what we do, we build the capacity of these entrepreneurs to be able to run that business and also attract funding. So as an organization, we don't do funding. We give you access to funding, because you normally have those fellowships, and through those fellowships, we have entrepreneurs that are investors, angel investors, that come and listen to your ideas, businesses as you pitch, and then they will decide whether if they can fund you or not. And apart from that, we may also give you guidance on how to access funding. We have financial institutions that are giving money to entrepreneurs. We have angel investors, seed investors, and So if you have that information, it's going to help you to access funding. That is what we do. Yeah.
Okay. Still on funding, the government has funds for maybe the youth funds, for women funds, and those funds, you can call them. And I can see you're partnering with the Busia County government in this next step program. Will they be stuck with you guys till the end of the road, or they just be there tomorrow and then you keep working alone?
You see, with partnerships, Ms. Moore, partnerships are relationships, and they're bound to evolve, either towards or backwards.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So if these people will stick around with us to the end, then we will be grateful. Yeah. But either way, we are committed to seeing this program through.
A success. Okay. So as we wind up, because today we don't have the luxury of time, as we wind up our show this evening, any words you want to add or you had forgotten about the next step program, tomorrow's program? Like, you can now talk about it freely.
On my side, I would like to invite you to number one, like our Facebook page. We are on on Facebook. You can find us on the Border Hub. On Instagram, no, not Instagram, on LinkedIn is the Border Hub again. And then we have our website, www.busiahub.org. If you go there, then you will see what we've done and our plans and such. About tomorrow's event, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to that place as a parent, as a partner. If you want to partner, if you want to become a volunteer, please avail yourself tomorrow, and then we find a place for you. Thank you.
I'll be there. You should be there. Pauline?
Yeah, okay. So again, other than welcoming you to the Border Hub tomorrow, it's also a great opportunity. Even the campus, you're done with campus, you have nothing to do at home. Unajua wanasemanga the idle mind is the devil's workshop. Hakuna haja ukwe devil's workshop. Kuja tu utafute kitu ya kufanya, hatuwezi kosa. We have a lot, like volunteer, hakuna kitu mzuri kama volunteerism. Most of the networks I have right now, some of them are just so heavyweight. I'm like, I know this guy personally. I've known these people through being a volunteer. The moment umejifungia kwa nyumba, mimi nimemaliza campus, so I'll just relax, apply jobs online mpaka nimalize. But that does not help you sana. Just look for a place ujieke, do it for free, man. And you're not doing it for free because at the end of the day, you're networking. You're building your networks. And who knows, ukiwa hapo nje, you might meet someone who will be your wanasemanga ndio destiny finders, ama destiny placers.
Yes.
Those ones. You don't find your destiny finder at home. You find them out there. And if you do not have something to do, volunteer, your destiny finder will find you, and then they will find your destiny.
Someone told me today, someone I hold highly, Pastor Alex Ate, told me, Maureen, volunteering and whatever you're doing to the society, keep doing. Don't wait for the reward. You be like Ruth in the book of Ruth, who did whatever she did, and Boaz was watching. And Boaz identified her from afar when Ruth was least expectant, right? So I agree, and I was a volunteer at the hub also. And that's where I noticed I could do mentoring after I came to the hub. I used to be hiding in the house, doing nothing, until I went to the hub. Until that's where I saw Abukayo, new Abukayo, being hosted here, and then now I'm here. You get it? So I agree with you. Like, your network is your net worth.
Yes.
Yeah, just get out and spread your wings.
Yes.
And then, again today, I met an advocate, Gabriel Foyer, who was asking me about some career questions. I was like, don't ask me these questions. Come to the hub tomorrow. We're having a talk on this, so you'll be nourished. And then he was like, kuna chakula? Like, if there's food, he's going to come. Is there food?
Well, first of all, it's not going to be a very hatutawaeka mpaka mkue na njaa. So kuja kama umekula.
Mkawaluya bwana cha hizo mingi.
Kuja kama umekula.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be a brain nourishment, not stomach nourishment. Somebody asked me if there's going to be a sitting allowance, and I almost got annoyed, but I understood, nikamwambia, you just come, and then let's see, let us discuss that after the meeting.
Yeah.
If you are the one who is now going to buy me lunch, or I should be the one now, again, to nourish your stomach.
Yeah.
So guys, as Pauline says, there will be water in plenty. So there will be enough to wash your hands, there will be enough for your stomachs. So again, we are not going to take a lot of your time tomorrow.
Yeah.
So come knowing that you're coming for the brain nourishment, not for the stomach nourishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Plus, let me tell you something. Again, what I experienced in Homa Bay is something that ilinifanya nikafunguka akili. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
People are used to being given hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
I am doing something for you. You are doing something for me. We are both growing, but you still expect me
something.
to. You understand?
Yeah.
Whatever you will learn at the Border Hub tomorrow, I promise you it will not be in vain. If you take it seriously, if you take it to heart. Okay? Let us do away with these entrepreneurs. People who go to conferences for the buffets,
for the sake of the 1,000 sitting allowance. Yes, yeah.
When you tell such a person to go back and implement what they have learned,
nothing.
They won't. Yeah. Because they went there for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
If you come and we don't give you anything, but we give you good content, you will remember, maze ile place ilinikanjilisha nje ilibidi tu nimepay attention. Hakukuwa hata na harufu ya food. So there was nothing to do mpaka ikabidi tu nimepay attention manze.
And that content will feed your generations to come.
To come, so, many generations.
Yeah.
And the Bible says, my people perish for lack of, not lack of food, knowledge. And knowledge is what? Knowledge is power. That's what we desire. That's what we need. So tomorrow we are all routes are heading to the Border Hub. Yeah, so maybe tukifungia wakumbushe tu iko wapi, and then give your parting shots.
We are located next to the breeze. Once you get to the breeze, I believe there will be some signage there. If you don't find any, there are some contacts you will call, and you'll get to the hub. It's not far away from the breeze. Once you get to the breeze, you'll be at the Border Hub. Yeah, so I believe you all know where the breeze is. If you don't know, it's closer to the just opposite. Lejo. It's opposite Lejo. You get to Lejo, you ask where is the breeze. You get to the breeze, you ask where is the Border Hub. I believe tomorrow everybody will be asking where is the Border Hub. So it will be a common place.
Yes.
So you guys, you are all welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. As we finish, again, like he said, you will have some contacts to call. Maybe, will you give your number?
My number is 14. That is 0714 707323.
Repeat.
I repeat. 0714 707323. I repeat again. 0714 707323.
Are you guys dating?
not
each other. No, it's just a random question. Hey, single, dating, just career minded, nothing hapo katikati.
It's complicated.
Complicated. Even you, Fred.
Of course, in this generation, you cannot say like, okay, me, I'm not that one kind of a person that I'm willing to stay like a single for the rest of my life. So. The bright ones will know what that question means, that answer means, but tuko tu hivyo.
Sisi kama madanda tunasema ni sawa. Tuko tu. Hey guys, we have come to the end of the show, Friday Shilipa Conversations. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for being with us all through the entire hour. We appreciate. And as you've heard tomorrow, all roads lead to the Border Hub. So from me, your host, Miss Moore, and from Fred, from Pauline, we say good night. Go home. Curfew time.
Bye.
Bye.